Hello, Scorpio. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, before we begin, we have a new Q&A offering on Zoom where we invite 15 of you to join us, and you can ask us a question and we connect to Source or your guides. Whichever frequency can assist you, we connect and we answer your question in fullness. We look forward to connecting with all of you this way, for you are also able to hear other people's questions and the answers. It's a lot of knowledge, it's a lot of beautiful frequencies you're receiving too. In the description below, there's a link to a Q&A video where we give more information and details about this offering. So should you be interested, click on the link and have a look and come join us. The first one is on the 28th of September, the end of this month. We look forward to joining you. We just look forward to a good time. But for now, Scorpio, this integration is for the eclipse season in September, and the first eclipse was on the 7th, the full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces, and the solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Libra is happening on the 21st. And there's a lot of powerful energies and shifts happening right now in between those frequencies. So we're going to bring this energy through and we're going to see what's coming through for you and how we can assist at this time. On our oracle page, we're going to do the tarot weaving of these energies. For the oracle and the tarot bring through the physical changes, the physical experiencings, while on here on the alchemy page, it's the soul lessons and your source energies, like what's happening within, because both are one, right? To bring the balance. So we felt it quite not necessary. We don't want to put like a thing on it, but it felt quite resonant to have both energies available for you. So we'll be uploading that probably tomorrow, for we want to finish all the integrations at this time, and then tomorrow we'll start on the tarot. And on the 21st we will then have the solar eclipse live session on the membership here. So we look forward to connecting with all of you there. For now, beautiful Scorpio, let us see what's coming through for you. Criatura talveresria zitro kitaro talveresria vire tresciato. Miescia turo kiescia taro talvelevesria zitro kiescia viro talescia tarove. Kiescia zitro kekescia vatro kiesci la turo talveleve metrescia turo vekesca. Kiescia turo zetrescia kiesci vire tos talvalove metravi. Kiescia zitro kekekatulo veleve metrescia zitro varovesca. Kia turot alviresh kia zitro kekesta levesh. Vara vriesh kia zitro vere vriesh kia trove. Mia trosh kia tulo velevesh ria zitro keyesh kia zatro keresh kia tove. Miliatos kia turo veresh kia zitro. Miliatos kia turo vriesh kiesh rizatro. Miliesh kia turot alvaro kesh kiatro. Miriescia vitro kitalo vescietro. Zakescia turo kiescia viro talvescia zatro vire. Kilaioschia turo kaescia vatro vash. Kikiscia turo talvalove metresciato vesca. Kaloschia turo kiescia kutorekescia shkotalove. Maloschia turo vescia tire kelest livitra vesca. Kiketeshki eshki azatro kekela vele metra ki eshki turove. Kayoshka. Paloshki atire keshki azatro kikile treshki azitro varove. Kiekeshki azatro valo vele metri eshki atro. Kalekeshki katoshki avaro keshki azitro ki eshki atro vakrove. Valo vele veshki aturo. Valo veshki aratro. Valo veshkia kiro keshkatir, valo veshkia ketro veshkia vatrove kiatro. We have received your information, and now it's time for your integration. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in. Vriaturo talveleveshki azatrovekeshki atirovaloveshta. Deep breath out. Kiriesh riazitro kekeshki aturo talveshki azitrovala vrieshka. Deep breath in. Kieshki avatroveshki aturo talvile miatrovekeshki atro. Deep breath out. Kieshki aturo talvelevele metreshki azitroveshki atrove. Deep breath in, kara kara rieshki azitro kieshki aturo zaveresh, and a deep breath out, viliatroshki atur kieshki azitro. Keep breathing at your ease. Varaleshri aturo keshki alvitro meteloveshka, kieshri azitro kekeshki aturo kalaturo tereshri aviro yeshka, kayeshki azotroveshki kituro talvalo valo vemet, kireshki azitro kekesh. Kikiesh kiesh kiesh kayato. Completion. Keresh riazika kakesh kiyato. Vrieshka kash kash kash. Final transformation. Completion. Final transformation. Interesting. Ascension path. Ascended path. Ascended pathway. Completion, final transformation, ascended pathway. Completion, final transformation, ascended pathway. Okay, Scorpio. You are the energy of transformation and rebirth. You are the energy of change. We trust you have settled deeply into this and you're no longer fighting this. You are simply to be on this beautiful journey of becoming and of peeling off layers and the phoenix rebirthing energies, renewal, and allowing yourself to grow and expand through dynamic change, and you changing and allowing this change, allowing this rebirth, allowing this renewal. That is your stability, right? Instead of you being fixed and deciding I have to be this one way, allowing yourself to evolve and change and become and expand and explore yourself is it's a powerful thing. It's your baseline. It's your most stable way of being, that fluidity, that fluid flux state. And this is why you're so intuitive. This is why you have such great intuitive and intuitive, psychic, a lot of psychic abilities. You are spot on. In order for you to navigate through all of these changes and transformations, you are to be present in the now and always receptive to your higher frequencies of consciousness. Now, being in flux state all the time can be a little bit too much and a bit destabilizing, right? So you are coming to a state of completion. So you can feel this as final transformation. I'm just thinking of, those anime energies. You are now coming into your evolved state, your ascended state, thus the ascended pathway, your final transformation state, where you will now be stable. You will now come to a place where this is where I'm meant to be. This is my butterfly frequency. This is my ultimate phoenix. This is my being state. So you will not go through those huge shifts, those huge layers peeling. This is the being. This is your final transformation state, the completion of all of that transformative frequency. It does not mean that you will not transform and change and have rebirths. That's part of your key frequency. It simply means you will now transform and experience those evolutionary changes in this form. For example, you were an egg state, then a caterpillar, and then a butterfly, then an egg state, and a caterpillar, then a butterfly, then again an egg state, a caterpillar, and a butterfly, then again an egg state, a caterpillar, and a butterfly. And you've been going through that cycle. Now you're coming to where you're going to be butterfly, and you remain a butterfly. But as you are that butterfly, you have beautiful energies of change and transformation, but they align to your complete butterfly state. So as much as you're having all of these changes and transformations happening around you, you are stable, you are grounded. It's not such a big dramatic shift to your frequency. And we can so align with you and resonate with you 100%. Because those of you who have followed us, who have been on our journey, you have seen that we have just been through transformation and change, right? From our conditioned state as Lasala to receiving our spirit of truth, Velastri, and embodying that energy completely, and then awakening through Kemet Kari, our pathway, and now being Kemet, and yet still aligning right now through Kari, which is the pathway, because we're here to assist you all to your own source. So we're not here, we're here as Kemet, yes, but should we do integrations, we'll be Kemet Kari, because it's the pathway of awakening for you to receive your own pathway, right? And you've seen videos of us being then holy light and then being divine light, and because we've had to go through all these transformations, embodying these frequencies in order for us to restore our wholeness, the remembrance of our wholeness, reclaiming our whole power. That was the shift. Those are the energies we were embodying and encapsulating all the time. But now we can feel ourselves Kemet. And we're here. We are no longer going to have another huge shift. We're not going to have another energy embodiment. This is us. Completion, final transformation. And yet in the state of Kemet, we will experience changes and transformations in our life. And this is what's happening to you in a sense. Different, of course. Not all of you are having embodiments or name changes, etc. Yet you are where you have felt, why can't I just stabilize? Why does it feel like I'm always changing? Why does it feel like my mind is always just going? Why can't I just... That's all of those layers, all of those forms, all of those rebirths were all elements of you which you are now gathering and bringing into wholeness. They're all essential parts of you. And now those essential parts of you are crystallizing into the fullness of you. Here we are. Here I am. And now you will experience these beautiful transformations through this energy. This will be your ascended pathway. You can think of the ascended masters. You are now in your ascended frequency. And now you are on this path where you are this ascended being experiencing life. This eclipse energy, this eclipse season is showing you every way you deny yourself from fully honoring and embodying your transformation process. So you are really seeing with absolute clarity how you postpone to the completion of you, to the truth of you, to your transformation. So this is energies, situations, people, ways of being, habits, thoughts, beliefs that deny you from really coming to the fullness of you. Again, we can relate here. Scorpio, we believe Scorpio is our north node. No, Taurus is our north node, so Scorpio is our south node. So it brings in a lot of lessons for us too, karmic lessons. And what we experienced through this period was we noticed our own projections on how we saw source. So we limited ourselves by how we thought source saw us, and realizing that was our own projection, because source doesn't see us in that way at all. And even how other people have shared how source is not applicable to us, because we're not from here, not from this earth realm. So even if it's well-meaning beings, right? Even if it's a beautiful being who's a healer and well-known and connected to source and bringing energies of source, realizing, yes, that resonates because we feel the higher frequencies of source, yet that's not us. And when we had, so it was releasing the conditioning of spirituality and religion that we grew up with in the condition, and then we received awakening energies and conscious understandings of source through Velastri. Wonderful. And then as we were doing that, also seeing other awakened beings and other healers, and they tapping into their source energies, and understanding. And generally the earth understanding of source works for the collective of humanity, not for us. And we thought, oh, we need to come here and integrate. It's like, you came here to anchor a light, a specific light, and those who are ready to receive from that light, but never to let our light be integrated into this noise, but rather to be in the peace and allow those who are ready to ascend from the noise to reach the peace and receive from us. So there's a whole a whole recalibration. And that is what we mean by you are experiencing the ways of being, your beliefs, your habits and people which deny you from honoring your transformation path. Because yes, for some of you, the ways in which you understand source works beautifully and it's yours, yes. Yet it doesn't work for me. And we had to realize Earth's understanding of source. We are not from this earth reality realm. We are from a whole other dimension. And we had to honor that. And we had to honor the transformation process of us reclaiming that wholeness from that whole otherworldly dimension. And we had to then reclaim that and honor how that source is unique and how that unique source works for us. And it was tricky because you would also see other beautiful healers and they're doing that, and we're like, wow, okay, but yeah, that doesn't work for us. That's fascinating. And we're like confused, but source is everybody, but why does that source, why isn't source the same? And we realize, oh, the source is infinite. Even in its encapsulation of source, it's infinite in itself. There's so much to the source frequency that we will never understand, and that's okay, thank goodness, because there's way too much information for our brain and far too complex for us to try and hold every day when just trying to be present and just like, just having a good time on earth. So it is about you embracing and embodying what you feel aligns with your receiving and understanding of source and going for it, even though it might not be the collective understanding of what source is. Which is why we enjoy what we do here. For we simply offer you a space to receive your understanding and your connection to source. We don't try to tell you the source you are. We don't know. We have no idea the kind of source you are. And we look forward to discovering it. We enjoy when you connect with us in one-on-one sessions and we can experience your source. We love it when you comment on here and you tell us your own experiencing of your magic and your alchemy. It's such a delightful thrill, because unlike religion, there's no one way. It's infinite ways of being here. And it's such a wonderful thrill to experience and to discover and to witness the very unique, divine, sacred beings you all are. You are truly going through a process of I am a unique butterfly. I am a unique being. Every single thing that I am is unique to me, and the source that I am is unique to me. So I'm honoring the transformation pathway of my unique source. Even if there are 100 of us moving in the same direction, the pathway very different. And I honor how I do it. I don't compare it with others. I honor how I do it, and I allow how I do it to be the way that I be. And in your authentic frequency, you're a gift. For now you allow yourself to receive your abundance fully and completely, and from that abundant overflow, others receive from you the pathways to honor their transformation process. And that's a gift. An awakening to one's authentic self, is love, you see. Let us do an integration to assist you through this at this time. Deep breath in, Scorpio, and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Keep breathing at your ease. Riaturo talaveresh riazitro kiatur veleve mea toshkata. Viriesh riazitro katalavele metresh kiaturove. Kiriesh riazitro kayatoro talvalove metresh kiazitro karosh kiavado. Vilievelesh riazitro kiaturo talvireyesh kiatrove. Varaturo viriesh riavurataro talvaloveresh riazitro varokesh kiata. Rayazitro riagiresh kiatiro talzaro viriesh ritra. Kalavavesh riazitro vire kiriesh kiaturo talvalavaro kesh kiataro. Valovere miriesh riazitro vakesh. Rakesh riakiro reaziro yajatru katalove. Vala 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 viriesh kiaturove. Vala 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 viriesh kiatrove. Vala 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 viriesh kiatirove. Vala 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 viriesh kiatarove. Yes, indeed. Within sacred love, thank you so much for joining us, Scorpio. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing. It assists us to get more views, and we truly appreciate this. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. We look forward to seeing you soon. Blessed be.